Yeah.
Hey, let's get a live call, because I care.
All right.
Who's on the line?
It's Daniel from Reno, Nevada.
Let's go to Reno. Hey, Daniel. Daniel?
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you? Welcome.
I'm pretty good. I'm wondering, how do you set up a static-free, clean area to rebuild a computer?
Ah, yeah, you live in a drier part of the country where static's got to be a problem. We don't really have that problem so much up here because we have enough humidity. But if you live anywhere where, like, if you slide across the floor in carpet slippers and you touch the dog's nose, if the dog yelps, you got to protect your system because...
Everything in this place is carpeted, even the kitchen and restroom.
It'll kill you, yeah. And you know, even though a little shock to you doesn't hurt so much because, you know, static electricity, even though it's very high voltage, it's like tens of thousands of volts, it's very low amperage. It has no oomph behind it, so it's not going to hurt you. The problem is it doesn't take much oomph to fry electronics, as you obviously know. That's why you're asking the question.
Yeah, I've built lots of little microconductor devices before.
All that voltage
melts all the gold.
Just kills it. So there's a couple of things you should do. First of all, you should ground yourself in your work surface. And you can go out and buy, and I know you know this, Daniel, but I'm going to tell other people, you can buy wrist straps that you would then attach to a ground, a cold water pipe, or some other grounding device. Attaching it to the table isn't going to do it. You need something that's going to draw the electricity off. And then they also have anti-static pads that you could put on your work surface, and that'll do the same thing. But now the carpets are the real problem, and this is a low-tech solution I have for you. You need something like this, just an old spray bottle, and some Downy fabric softener. And just put a couple of caps of Downy fabric softener. I'm not kidding you. In there, because what does Downy do? Remember the ads of Downy where the woman has her skirt and it's stuck to
clinging all over the place.
It kills static. So you put a little Downy in here, fill the rest with water, and then you squirt the carpets. And I kid you not, that will kill the static. Don't put too much Downy. You don't want to make the carpet slippery. But
no kidding.
Just a little bit, and just mist them. And this is absolute. This will work for you. Now, you might want to do it before, kind of prophylactically before you do any work on your stuff. So that'll take care of the carpets. I do think you should at least ground yourself. You might want to get one of those anti-static
What would you
mats.
suggest other than the pipe for the grounding? Because they got plastic pipes in here.
Yeah, it might be kind of hard. They do make devices that plug into the wall if your electrical system is grounded. They make devices that you can ground onto that, but don't make one of your own.
Okay.
Go to Radio Shack and find out, because I don't want you electrocuting yourself. And they're also, you can get these the good anti-static pad will also go to ground, but you can also get some that reduce static in other ways.
Okay.
But the Downy is the best tip I ever heard. I do that, and it's great. It's great. And I do encourage anybody who lives where there's static electricity to do something to protect your components if you're building computers. Hey, Daniel, I thank you so much for the call.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get through in the future. That whole 20-ring cutoff on the phone thing makes it hard even when it's ringing.
I know. The best way really to get on the show is send us email or go to the message boards or the website where we have a form, because we do pull a lot of calls from that as well, because we like to plan the calls ahead of time the day before. So that's another great way. You don't have to get on the phone and hang on. But I'm glad you got in. It's a great question.